University, a place of learning, of achievement, of success. But underneath the shiny veneer of academia lies a seedy underbelly of vice. Drugs, promiscuity, binge drinking, plagiarism, and violence are all temptations that students have to deal with every day. And now, new reports from this bus stop indicate there's a new addiction striking down hundreds of students each month, and it's right under our very noses. Biscuits. What many consider to be a harmless tea-time treat has started to become a dangerous addiction to many young people. Clinical studies have shown evidence of physical dependency, psychological withdrawal symptoms, and a sense of euphoria that accompanies this overconsumption of biscuits. I spoke to Dr. Ed Findings, the consultant in charge of clinical trials here at the University of Southampton, about his findings. For a second opinion, I also spoke to his long-term colleague, Dr. Udulfos.
Little over a year ago, we started noticing a number of cases of students being found in comatose states despite being no evidence of illegal substances present. The clue that tipped us off was the covering of crumbs that each patient was caked in.
My esteemed colleague is wrong about everything. Biscuit addiction. Clearly, Dr. Findings has been drinking too much of his own urine.
So, how are these biscuits addictive?
It's a simple psychological aversion trick. If the student has been eating the biscuits, it means they're probably drinking tea. And if they're drinking tea, they're probably not studying. The stress of studying manifests itself in a reliance on biscuits to keep the body relaxed.
This is psychobabble poppycock. Dr. Findings is an idiot, and he kills puppies for fun.
How can people avoid the addiction?
Simply enjoying biscuits in moderation. Provisional guidelines suggest that 2 medium-sized biscuits per day for an adult man and 1.5 medium-sized biscuits per day for adult woman. Also, drink your urine every day.
I've eaten biscuits my whole life, and aside from my wife running off with Dr. Findings, I've turned out fine.
The Home Office is currently drafting a Misuse of Biscuits Act, but it has yet to be passed through the Commons. They've released the following provisional classifications. We decided to test their system on people well acquainted with excessive drug consumption, John Cusack Jr. and 2 of his Hollywood friends. Class C, the least harmful group. This includes rich teas, digestives, and many pure crumb biscuits intended for dunking. Street names include Crumble, Dippers, Halvesies, and Tea Time. Effects on our test subjects indicated a euphoric or relaxed state. They seemed to be enjoying themselves and would occasionally break into fits of hysterics. Class B. This classification is comprised of Class C type crumb biscuits with a ganache filling such as custard creams and bourbons. Street names include Can Can, Happy Sandwiches, Tasty Pasty, and Pringle. Our test subjects found the biscuits enjoyable and seemed to experience an increased awareness and a recession into childlike behavioural patterns. Class A. The strongest and most potent biscuits fall into this group, such as pink wafers, jammy dodgers, iced gems, and fig rolls. Often these biscuits are shipped in from the continent and contain a dangerously high sugar factor. Street names include Ecstasy, Do Hast, and Uncle Jerome's Pumpkin Pie. You may find the following footage upsetting, and viewer discretion is advised. As well as the previous symptoms, Class A biscuits sparked a separation of mind and body, as well as creating nausea, giddy highs, terrifying lows, and short-term amnesia.
No!
At the time of broadcast, cookie dough and cheesecake bases are still unclassified. Jaffa cakes are a legal grey area. To try and see how easy it is to buy Class A biscuits, I went undercover on the mean streets of Southampton. Got any biscuits? Got anything stronger?
Come this way.
She led me to her illegally parked van and promised me the world. The biscuits were concealed in a biscuit box, the perfect disguise.
Yeah, here's the stuff. Yeah, I got crumb all the way from Cuba. Good stuff. Got some pink wafers as well.
That's some good shit, yeah.
It's from Colombia. It was hard to get hold of. Also got some digestives here, yeah.
You need to be careful with those.
I got some Mexican meats, you know.
How much are they, the digestives?
Digestives about 10 quid, but for you, might make it 5.
Okay. How much for the whole box?
20 quid. It's a good deal. This shit's hard to get hold of. How's that sound? You in?
I'm in.
You look shocked.
But then, something went wrong. A police siren scared them off, and they made good their escape.
Shit, we're being watched. Our crumble's been rumbled. Viene la policía! Go, go, go!
In the making of this video, I was made aware of this damning footage showing a crazed vigilante mob happy slapping an employee from a large supermarket chain which shall remain nameless.
Well, get him. I don't want any problems. Well, that's all rid at it. Selling biscuits, are you? Selling biscuits? Yeah, it's a warning. Get up. Go on.
It seems that this problem is going to get worse before it gets better. One can only hope that keeping this issue in the public eye will galvanise the government's resolve to act before more crumble to this horrible addiction. To conclude, a list of celebrities who have died from biscuit-related deaths. Think about it, won't you? I've been Nick Brown.